Independent like you and me. Baltimore 54, WNUV.
Welcome to this edition of the Amateur Duckpin Tour. We're here at Greenway Bowl East for the up-the-ladder finals of the qualifiers from the Fontana Bowlerama. Our first prize is $800. I'm here, Mike Paradise, along with my broadcast partner, Joe Rainier, and we'll be back after these messages to get to the bowling action.
What's the $99 down man up to now?
Hi, my name is Dr. John, and I've got some news on how to get rid of the high price blues. Huge discounts and rebates for sure. Just come and see me. I've got the cure.
Inner Harbor Ford has hundreds of new and used cars, trucks, and vans in stock and on sale. Plus, get up to $3,000 cash back on select vehicles. Buy with little or no credit, only $99 down.
Just $99 down for any car on my lot. Come down to Inner Harbor Ford and let me give you my best shot.
It's the Open Handicap Classic Tour, June 24th through 26th at Suitland Bowl, combined with the Dish Classic, co-sponsored by Bud Light. You could win $2,500 for first place, $1,500 for second place, $850 for third place, $600 for fourth place, or $500 for fifth place. Entry fee is only $60. Don't miss the Open Handicap Classic Tour, combined with the Dish Classic, June 24th through 26th at Suitland Bowl, co-sponsored by Bud Light.
You're gonna love this, a new series from Time Life Books, but your plumber's not gonna like it because it shows you how to fix things yourself. Squeaks and leaks, things you never thought you could fix yourself, with easy-to-follow diagrams and instructions that take the mystery out of everyday household problems, giving you the confidence and the know-how of repairing them yourself. Beginning with your first book, Major Appliances, a book your repairman's not gonna cherish. Stoves, refrigerators, washers, and dryers. Everything's explained clearly. You'll learn how to keep everything running smoothly, stop the rattles, and fix the overflows. So instead of getting a bill, you can give yourself a pat on the back. Then there's a book your electrician's not going to get a charge out of. As Lighting and Electricity gives you the inside story with valuable tips showing you how to repair and rewire, and easy-to-follow diagrams that simply bring the solution to light. And in every volume, you get a number of troubleshooting guides outlining the typical problems, the causes, the procedures. And in every book, you also get the complete picture with step-by-step directions that show you how to do the job right. Later on is Walls, Ceilings, and Woodwork, the book that turns you into the carpenter, teaching you how to patch a hole in your wall without making a hole in your pocket. With Fix It Yourself, you'll be able to repair almost anything. And to start you off with your first book, Major Appliances, we'll send you this 7-piece ratchet screwdriver set free. But in order to fix it yourself, you need to dial it yourself.
Call 1-800-356-2800 to examine your first book, Major Appliances, free for 15 days. Keep it, pay just $12.99 plus shipping and handling. Other books will follow, one about every other month. Cancel anytime. Call now and receive a 7-piece ratchet screwdriver set free with your purchase.
If you wish to be an at-home contestant and you live in the New England, Connecticut area, all you need to do is address a postcard to us, Amateur Duckpin Tour, Post Office Box 1542, Wallingford, Connecticut, 06492. Put your name and address on that, or if you want additional information about the Amateur Duckpin Tour, call area code 203-265-3837. In the Baltimore, Washington area, home contestants should mail their entries to Amateur Duckpin Tour, Post Office Box 657, Reisterstown, Maryland 21136. Or for more information about the tour, just call 301-363-0038. And this is what our home contestants can win. If your bowler finishes first, $50, second is $25, third is $15, and fourth is $10. And that's just for watching Amateur Duckpin Bowling. And Joe, who do we have coming up in our first match? match.
Okay, our 4 finalists. 4th seed Gus Lambus from Gaithersburg, Maryland, 131 average with a 6+2 handicap. And he'll be bowling Mike Soper of Frederick, Maryland, 130 average and a 7 handicap. The winner of that match going on to face Bob Burris Sr. of Frederick, Maryland, 118 average, 15+2 handicap. And our top seed, John Carreri, tour average of 128 and a handicap of 8. Mike Soper, our 3rd seeded bowler, has chosen to bowl first. And he is all ready, Mike. Starting to see these left-handers pretty regular.
I was wondering when you were going to get around to that.
Took a while, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. And a nice spare conversion to start the match off.
Spare in the first frame and 7 handicap, 17+.
Right, and Gus Lambus goes to the Superior Novelty Drum to pick out his at-home partner.
Wait till you see this.
And this is pretty serious here. A battle of the lefties.
Didn't take you long to pick up on that either, Mike. Strike in the first frame.
This is just what? Here's Gus again. That's such a short delivery, it looks like. You know, he's got a
short backswing, under control.
Gus's at-home partner is Mrs. Herman K. Zinman, 4430 Rasp Avenue in Baltimore. And Teresa Turgeon of 67 West Main Street in New Britain, Connecticut, is rooting for Mike Soper. Nice to get mail from New England, always.
Okay, 8 on his strike in the first frame. 26 with his handicap. And he let the head pin get away, left the 1-5, 34 through 2 frames. Mike with a 5 count, and his 7 handicap, 22 in the first frame.
He's got somewhat of a mess down there, Joseph.
Tough shot. 1, 3, 9, 10 remaining. Whoops. Yes, 1, 3, 9, 10.
Count them pins.
Well, he just reset the other lane, and I happened to be glancing over there. I thought, wait a minute, he has another ball, but it didn't matter. It didn't hit anything. 28 for Mike, 34 for Gus through 2 frames. Mike bowling the 3rd frame. That hit a few, didn't it?
Yeah.
Strike for Mike in the 3rd.
Looks very much like the first one there. There it is again. Nice action.
A little nudge, and down it goes.
Gus does all right for himself, too.
Not a bad 9. He'll be shooting the 8 for a single pin spare break. He has a brother, Jim, that also bowls on the amateur tour. Whoop, I don't think he liked that.
No.
Got a little quick, the ball come out a little early, went in the left channel.
Better. All right, Gus, get him next time.
43 to 38 plus through 3 frames. Yeah, Gus like to get the stroke back here. He's looked like it rolled right through it, Mike.
It sure did.
Big shot. He needs to make this for get his confidence back. And he got it. 53 plus in the 4th frame. Mike Soper 38 with a strike in the 3rd. nice 9, almost a doubleheader. Mike with a high set of 461 and a high game of 199.
And he converts that for a spare. 2 marks in a row there for Mike Soper.
And he likes to get the first ball in the middle. I tell you, that's not bad for any of us to do. Sort of sets the tone for the whole frame. He's in the middle again, 7, leaving the 4-7-8, 65 in the 4th to 53 plus for Gus. Through 5 with that 8 frame as Gus gets up to bowl the 5th frame, 53 plus. Good ball. Oh my. Whew.
Would you say he got robbed a little bit?
Yeah,
there?
that was a solid smack in the 1-3 pocket, and he just left the real quick 7-8. One of the only things in the game today that can really hurt the bowler is the chop through the middle or the side, or the quick action in the split like that. He did all he could possibly do. Be looking for one more pin or a close game. If he hits this, it'll be 71 to 73. 73 to 70. Mike Soper has a 3-pin lead with both bowlers completing the 5th frame.
Cleared a lot out for hitting it on the side there like that.
Sure did. He got the 2 triangles. He took out the 4-6 and the whole back row. 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice little neat basket right in the middle. Oh, punched the middle. 1-5.
It's hard to do.
Snuck it through there. Especially with his angle, because he really does come in from the left corner. And it's, you're right. It's tough to push a ball through the middle like that. 79 through 6 for Gus, and Mike bowling the 6th frame.
Good solid hit there, too.
Sure was. Big ball, pin spinning, looking for the 9. Not quite back. This is walking. If it gets any closer, it's going to knock it down. Isn't that something?
Okay, Mike's not quite ready to give up on
No, it doesn't take much of a tap to knock it over, so I don't blame him for waiting. I think we've mentioned this on another program, though, that the weight can sometimes be to your disadvantage.
Right.
If the head's sticking up like the duck. Well, we'll see what happens. He has a 9-pin for a single-pin spare break. And he knocked that one down for a spare in the 6th frame. 83 plus to 79.
Another solid hit.
Left the with a pin. He waited on the other one last frame, and he almost had a pin, knocked a 3-pin over just there. 3-7. Tough shot. '91 to 79 through 6 frames with Mike Soper in the lead.
He picks up 1 for a 9 count in that frame.
Gus ready to go, jump up here and make a couple marks. Turn things around. 100 through 7 frames for Mike. Okay, I don't think he liked the ball. He threw it out to the left, but he broke 8. He's left a 1-3.
Hey, he's murder on that back row.
I don't think too pleased about it. He's just gotten a little fast, which happens to a lot of our bowlers. Or they put the lights on, and it's a tough game out there. And he has such a short backswing that if he gets a little
fast.
Yeah, the last 2 steps he takes off okay, but it's the last 2, and it just.
Well, I noticed Gus says that he takes a full approach of 5 steps.
He sure does use the whole. He starts in the back. Look out, he broke 9 this time off the side, leaving the head pin, the number 1. That pin's pretty far back. I don't think it'll reach.
I think Gus agrees.
Gus with a high set of 499, a high game of 206, 134 average. Just try to relax and stay loose. Okay, he got a little loose that time, made the 1 pin. He's 11 behind after 7 frames with a mark in the 8th.
And as we mentioned before, all our bowlers today in this upper ladder final are from Fontana Bolorama in Silver Spring, Maryland. Who do we know down there, Joe?
Who do we know?
A guy named Jimmy Deach?
No, he's at Suitland.
He's at Suitland?
Yeah, the Fontana brothers, Gabe and John, 48 lanes.
And of course, we're in the biggest duck pin house in the country?
In the world.
In the world.
68 lanes of duck pins.
Right here at Greenway East.
That am a lot of ducks, you know?
Them are a lot of ducks.
Okay, 9. Mike like to make this. It's the old setup frame. Whoops, he hit the wrong button. We need to re-rack the number 10 pin.
Mike Soper 108 through 8 frames, and Gus Lambus will be bowling 99 plus in the 8th. That one of the stops on the Amateur Duck Pin Tour will be the Memorial Day weekend, which will be at Fair Lanes in Pikesville. And that format's a little bit different. We have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then the semifinal matches will be on Monday.
Yeah, because of the holiday, they picked up an extra day of bowling, so that should be a big prize list and a big turnout. Of course, the more entries, the more prizes. How about that? He waited, they respotted it, and bingo, knocked it off. 118 plus through 9 frames for Mike. It's a big ball for Gus. Having a little trouble finding the front one, but he's getting away with it. He's left a 136, not a bad count. 106 to 108. He makes this, Mike has a 2-pin lead.
How do you keep throwing on the side like that, Joe, and get that back row down? That's what I don't quite understand.
It's, oh my, it's called luck. Okay. Believe it or not, and Gus be the first one to agree with me. It's a little bit either way, and you're going to chop 2 off the side. And well, what we have, 118 plus for Mike to 115, so Mike has a 3-pin lead plus a ball. If Gus can mark in the 10th frame, he can still throw the pressure back onto Mike Soper. Oh my goodness. Ooh, my goodness. 7, 9, 10. Couldn't have gotten much worse.
No, not the kind of configuration you look to mark on.
Mike is in good shape. He has 118. If he just gets any combination of like 8, 5 on the first ball, he's going to be a winner.
Okay, Gus finishes up with 8 in the 10th frame for a 123 total.
The winner of this match will be going on to face our 2nd seed, Bob Burris Sr. from Frederick, Maryland, 118 average with a 13. Whoop.
Oh.
All over but the shouting, folks. 148 plus in the 10th frame. 138 plus, I'm sorry. So Mike Soper will be going on to face Bob Burris Sr. There you see.
Just like dominoes.
Gus with a tough 123 game, just really never got on track after he threw the strike in the first frame.
Yeah.
There you see Mike, he knocked out the 4. 8 on, 146, not bad.
No, good match there for Mike Soper. So we wind up with Mike Soper as our winner in the upper ladder finals, 146 to 123. We'll be back with our next match between Mike Soper and Bob Burris Sr. right after these messages.
The DPBA wants you. The Duckpin Professional Bowlers Association is looking for a few good men. If you have a 130 average in a sanctioned league, you may have what it takes. DPBA bowlers will be shooting at over $125,000 in prize money in 1988. They'll receive national cable TV coverage and the satisfaction that they're among the best in the world at making the ducks fly. Join the excitement. Take the first step. Write today for a membership application.
I sold over 3,000 used cars last year, but only 1,000 were sold retail. The balance was sold wholesale because they weren't good enough for you, my customers. No vehicle on my lot has over 50,000 miles, and all are Maryland State inspected. At Inner Harbor Ford, you can buy for as little as $99 down or $99 a month. Plus, get a 6-month, 6,000-mile warranty with every used vehicle purchased. If there's a problem with any used car purchase from me, we'll make it right. You may not buy your next used car from me, but you should.
Look closely, because this beautiful ring is about to become a beautiful watch. Introducing the luxurious Sato Time Ring. Both a beautiful ring and a precision quartz timepiece. The Sato Time Ring is exquisitely layered in your choice of genuine sterling silver or genuine 18-karat gold. How much does it cost? Don't ask, because as part of a nationwide publicity campaign, we are giving away these beautiful time rings, not for the hundreds of dollars you might expect, but for only this astonishing low TV publicity price. But be warned, the Sato time ring is so unusual, perfect strangers may strike up a conversation just to get a closer look. And wait, here's a special bonus. If you phone within the next 30 minutes, we'll let you order a second Sato time ring for only half price. So hurry.
To order, call toll-free 1-800-441-2626. That's 1-800-441-2626. Save COD charges by using your Visa or MasterCard. Or mail $10 silver, $20 gold to Time Ring, P.O. Box 1738, Hicksville, New York. Or call now, 1-800-441-2626.
At the Movies, another season with 2 seasoned movie reviewers.
Add voodoo, add steamy sex scenes.
Oh, yes. And you have the recipe for one hot show.
I guess I get a little uptight and a little embarrassed, you know. I don't like the world to know how I kiss exactly.
For candid interviews, home video pics, entertaining reviews.
That's a deadly serious business.
Tune in to the new season of At the Movies.
Sunday night at 11:30 on Baltimore 54.
Our second match in the up-the-ladder finals between Bob Burris, Sr., who will go first, and the winner of our last match, Mike Soper. Bob picks his at-home partner from the Superior Novelty. At-home contestant drum, and I wasn't just sure where that was going for me.
I think Bob just comes to have fun.
Okay.
Good man. Talk to the bowlers on tour. They say he's a lot of fun to bowl with.
He's up from your neck of the woods there, Joseph.
Well, he thought that was funny.
Who do we have here? Uh-oh. This is one of their proprietor cards, I believe.
Sure is.
And it's from Patrick Hogue of 6620 Washington Boulevard in Elk Ridge, Maryland. And he will be Bob's at-home partner.
Bob made 10 in the first frame to go with his 17 handicap. 27 as Mike Soper bowls the first frame, leaving the 1-8. Nice shot.
Boy. Now, that is not an easy one to make there, Joseph.
No, you have to
plow right through that.
You got to push it through. He sent the 1 into the 8. Especially if you watch the angle. He comes from the far left corner. As did that pin.
That's right.
Strike. 27 in the first frame and a tie game with Mike having a strike, as you see there in the second.
Greenway Bowl East action here, yes. Oh, look at that. Just tipped one and shook the other. Cleared out the back one. And another one for a 9 count.
36 to 37, but Mike Soper has a strike in the second frame. Bob Sr.
Ooh.
Bowling the third frame, breaks 9.
Leaves that 10 pin.
Waiting for his bowling ball. He doesn't wait for anything usually.
No, I don't.
Give me something to throw at that.
I was going to say, well, that doesn't count. Respot that. Watched him a little bit there. I thought maybe he had someplace to be. Big tournament coming up towards the end of June, Joe, the 24th, 25th, and 26th at the Suitland Bowl, and that's a Open Handicap Classic Tour event, which will be combined with the Jimmy Beach Classic, and some big prizes there. As a matter of fact, first prize is $2,500.
Okay, a 9 frame.
That's almost enough to make you practice, isn't it?
Yeah, it probably is.
Got your attention, right?
I'll get my wife to cut the grass one day so I can have off to go bowl, you know. She'll probably never cut the grass for that remark, you know.
Well, that's...
I don't blame her.
As we like to say in TV, that's your nightmare.
Okay. Mike, 51 through 3 to Bob's 45. Mike bowling the fourth frame.
He really had a tough time putting a whole lot on that strike.
6 on, 8 out, but kept sparing the first. See, he had a little to make up because Bob receives 10 more pins in handicap, and of course he made that up in the first frame with the spare strike in the second, and does have a 6-pin lead through the third frame. Having little problems right here. He has the 1, 4, 6, and 10. This could turn out to be disastrous.
Well, he only got 3 pins with the first ball, so he had 7 to clear out of there.
58 through 4.
That's in the pocket.
Tough break, 5-7.
Ooh,
how
very
about that,
nice
folks?
there. Very nice there, Mr. Burris.
I'll tell you, one for old Rapid Robert there. Can you make these machines work any faster? Send my ball back. I want a bowl. Not bad, not bad. 6. Giving him 61 and a 3-pin lead in the fourth frame.
He's got a little deadwood there in the channel. And full-time cameraman, part-time pin boy, Duke, goes out to get that. All right, Duke.
Little appreciation from the people. What would we do without him?
I don't know. He looks like he should be a sound man at a Bruce Springsteen concert.
You're right. Oh, nice try, Bob.
He almost pulled it off there again.
Up this little sleeper back there, the 9-pin.
So with that last frame, Bob Burris turned it into a match, and here comes Mike Soper. All he said was, "Wake me up." And here it is again. Pretty one, right in that pocket, all over the place.
That's what we'll show you at the clinic.
Watch them ducks fly.
Boy, he moved him out of there, didn't he? 2, 4, 8. He knocked out on that. Still has a ball counting. Oh, 5, 7, 10 remaining. He takes a 5-pin lead in the 5th frame. 75 to Bob Burris, Sr. 70. Whoop. 7th frame, 82 in the 6th.
In the pocket again. just hadn't had. That was a good solid hit. It just didn't.
Oh, pretty ball.
Yeah, just didn't get a whole lot of luck there.
See that little chuckle? Tell me he doesn't. Look, he's still grinning.
Oh, he does. He likes this.
How many people have that much fun?
He bounced another one out of the channeling.
Okay, 82 to 79 with Mike Soper having a 3-pin lead after 6 frames.
All right, and these fellas are making a match out of this. There's a couple there.
Bob said, wait a minute, this isn't as much fun as I thought it was. Let's get straightened out here. Come on, Bob.
Back in the pocket.
It was a 10-pin again. He shot it out a few times this game.
Yeah, he has.
Not a newcomer to the Amateur Tour TV Finals. Top seed John Carreri waiting in the wings.
Almost.
Okay, as we finish the 7th frame for Bob, 88 to Mike Soper, 82 in the 6th, bowling the 7th frame now.
That strike written all over it.
Yeah, he likes the right-hand lane. Last 2 times, strikes. 92 and a 4-pin lead.
There
plus.
it is. Left side on that headband.
Well, we've watched it many times turn into double. He breaks 9, leaving the number 5. Almost didn't get that out quick enough. He's pretty rapid himself,
yeah,
isn't he?
He's very fast. And it's a spare.
102, 112 plus in the 8th.
So Mike's heating it up a little bit.
All right, Bob, make a shot here.
All right, 7-pin count in that frame. Brings his total to 95 pins through 8.
He's 17 down, and Mike has a spare in the 9th frame.
I thought that was going to be the time. I thought that was one time, I thought.
Bob's going to hit this. Right on the butt. Come on, Bob. 9th frame. We got to have one here. All right, Bob.
I hate to say this, right again.
Yes. Amazing. Well, I really went out on a limb.
The amazing Rainier predicts again.
If Mike keeps this one in between the 2 and 3, he's going to be tough to beat. It's going to be tough for Bob to catch him. The most Bob can shoot is 145 if he triples in the 10th frame, and Mike's 112 plus with 2 frames. So this is a big ball. He can certainly put some distance. We have a pin missing out of the rack. He's got to get a reset here.
Joe, I might mention that the Amateur Duckpin Tour will be holding their first awards banquet on July 22nd, 1988. It'll be at Teamsters Hall on Erdman Avenue in Baltimore, Maryland. And from what they tell me, there will be dinner and dancing.
Sounds like a good time.
From 8 till 1, and I'm sure they can call that either one of our numbers to find out how to get tickets. And the number in the Baltimore, Washington area is 363-0038.
Mike, 130 through 9 to 105 plus for Bob. Mike were to mark and put 6 on it here, he can actually close Bob out. Tough shot, though. 2, 3, 4, 6, and 7. John Carreri, who is looking for his, I believe, first championship, right?
That one just popped right out of the back. Jumped right out of pit. Picks up one more pin there.
First 2 balls must be strikes. 138 finish for Mike. Bob Burris, and he is finished, cannot catch up.
Well, it was a 16, it was 6-pin count on that spare. 111 and 9 frames. A couple more there, and he's got 2 more to get.
Well, it'll be John Carreri and Mike Soper in our championship match, as that game ended 138 to 120 in favor of Mike Soper.
138 to 120. That's our match. We'll have our finals for the $800 first prize after these messages.
What's the $99 down man up to now?
Hi, my name is Dr. John, and I've got some news on how to get rid of the high price blues. Huge discounts and rebates for sure. Just come and see me. I've got the cure.
Inner Harbor Ford has hundreds of new and used cars, trucks, and vans in stock and on sale. Plus, get up to $3,000 cash back on select vehicles. Buy with little or no credit, only $99 down.
Just $99 down for any car on my lot. Come down to Inner Harbor Ford and let me give you my best shot.
The following offer is restricted to energy-conscious homeowners only.
Homeowners, CoolVent has a startling new way for you to test the energy efficiency of your windows. It's the CoolVent Energy Conduction Gauge. Call now and we'll send one of these amazing gauges to you free. To use it, read the temperature in the center of a room, then put the gauge on a window. A rapid temperature drop in winter or rise in summer means your windows are probably wasting expensive energy. If they are, you'll be happy to get the television special discount coupon, which CoolVent will also send with your gauge. It'll save you up to 1/3 on the installation of CoolVent V2100 series energy paint triple glass replacement windows, custom built for your home and guaranteed into the 21st century. The CoolVent V2100 replacement window is thermally engineered throughout to drastically reduce energy costs. The frames are built of heavy-walled, multi-chambered vinyl reinforced with aluminum. Then liquid polyurethane is forced into the frame under high pressure. When it hardens, the whole frame becomes one extremely strong insulating unit. And it's maintenance-free. You never have to paint it. The 3 panes of glass can also include Ford Sunglass heat reflective glass. This space-age product reflects heat inside in winter and outside in summer. The CoolVent V2100 series can be custom built for your home in almost any style. Double hung, slider, even a bay window. For ease of cleaning, both sashes of the double hung tilt inside. If you're a homeowner, call right now for your free CoolVent energy conduction gauge and television discount coupon. Find out if your present windows are wasting expensive heating and cooling energy. And if they are, save up to 1/3 of the cost of replacing them with the coupon CoolVent will send along with your gauge. You're under no obligation at all by calling. The only requirement is you must be a homeowner to receive the CoolVent energy conduction gauge and special television discount coupon. The coupon that will save you up to 1/3 on CoolVent V2100 series replacement windows for your home.
Our final in the Up the Ladder finals here at Greenway Bowl East from our finalists from Fontana Bolorama. Mike Soper up first, winner of our last match against Bob Burris Sr. against John Carreri, our #1 seed.
And certainly not a new name to our TV finals. Mike comes out of the gate very quickly, breaking 9, leaving the #8 pin.
Well, he looked like he had all the action in the world on that and just could not get that one to go down.
Tough pin for him, I'm sure. Told you. Spare in the first frame.
And John Carreri, wearing the championship shirt, emblematic of the fact that John has won an amateur Duckpin Tour event before. nice 10 count in the first frame for John. Well, Mike Soper's proved one thing, if nothing else, Joe. And that's certainly that he's no pushover in these up-the-ladder finals here.
No, and I'll tell you, he has a very effective ball. When he's around the head pin, he has thrown his share of strikes, percentage-wise.
He sure has.
Very strong ball. He seems to be able to play in either pocket, strike from either pocket, whether it be the right or left-hand pocket. Oh, tough shot.
John gave that every chance.
Nice 10. 28 in the second frame. Mike 17 plus in the first frame. Left it out to the left side. Breaking 8 to 1-3 for a spare break. Okay, nice shot. Spare in the first, spare in the second. 35 plus for Mike in the second frame to 28 for John. So Mike 7-pin plus this ball. Strong ball.
Real serious there.
There's a replay. And there's John Carrera live.
All right, John's had a little bit of trouble getting to the pocket here so far, it seems. And John's at-home partner is Barbara A. Latterman of 80 Mellor Avenue in Catonsville, Maryland.
Hey, nice try.
And I think Barbara must have done this just to confuse me. It's from Maryland, but she sends it to me on a postcard from Boston.
Pretty hard.
Yes, it is.
10 more for John, 38 in the third frame, but of course Mike Soper is going spare, strike, and his 55 plus 17-pin lead plus the strike. There's a pretty ball.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, John, welcome aboard, buddy. Strike in the fourth frame.
You know, that's that kind of strike. Boy, when you see that, watch these pins flatten out. Boy, they went right over.
John was saying, I wish I didn't have to sit down. I finally found the line. There comes Mike with another 9 count, and he's left a 7-pin. Once again, shooting at a spare break. Let's see what he does. He shoots this down the rail.
He sure does.
Tough shot.
Got right around it.
He must not listen to Joe. Of course, he probably said, why should I listen to Joe? I'm bowling. He's sitting behind the mic, you know? Okay. I had to say that before you did, Mike. I knew.
He's chasing the $800,
yeah. Okay. 74 for Mike.
Boy, he gets some kind of count on that first ball, I'm telling you.
Breaking him from every angle, isn't he? It's a live ball. You know, he's throwing it very fluidly. It may not always be on target, but it's live. He's not pointing it. He's cranking it up.
He got it that time.
84 in the fifth with a spare to John's 48 with a strike in the fourth. Big ball for John.
He's going to make this
match.
go.
He put it in there.
Yeah, he's found the pocket.
Left the 2-4. Very makeable spare break. If he makes this, he'll be within 16 pins. Of course, he must make it because Mike has his spare in the fifth already. Big shot for John. I heard him when he let that go. He said, nah, come out a little early. Once again, 64 to 84 and a 20-pin lead for Mike in the fifth frame, and Mike has a spare, so it's actually 20 plus. Well, these 5 frames coming up are going to have to be John's.
There you go.
A lot of action on that ball.
That's for sure.
There's 6 of them. All lying down.
Boy.
some pins around.
I don't know how he does it.
That's all you can say. It's the ball must have a lot on it to move pins like he's moving them.
Joe, is that end over end? You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do. And with his release, it's almost end over end because he really stays. You can see the ball if you watch.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at before.
He throws it pretty hard, but it is almost directly end over end. Okay, 9 out. He has 102 in the 6th frame, and he's missed 2 singles. He still has 102.
Yes.
And a 28-pin lead.
Well, if it wouldn't have been for those 2 single misses, he'd have strikes. I mean, he'd have a mark in every frame.
Oh. Looks like he hit that one with a barbell. They just gone. Powerful ball. He really is throwing the ball where he wants it, and okay, John, good ball. That was a big pitch. He was on a strike. If he could have caught the double, and he put it where he wanted it, but he's still in the game. Believe it or not, as many pins as we've watched Mike knock down. Hang on.
Skidded by on that channel side there.
And he's 19 behind.
Sit on the left.
20 behind, and Mike has a strike in the 7th. John will be bowling the 8th frame. Mike Soper, he's also out of Frederick. He probably is a friend of Bob's. I'm sure they probably bowl together. Bob Burrows, who he defeated the last game.
Well, these 2 guys are evidence of just how fast a match can go when you start making marks.
And if you notice, they're always ready when it's the next bowler. You know, Mike's already standing there with the ball in his hand, ready to go. 10, 102 through 8 frames for John. Whoop.
That's the first chop.
Yes, he's really avoided that.
Yes,
matter of fact, breaking 8 and 9 when he hits in that area.
This might be the opening that...
Okay, there's 9 for Mike. 128 in the 8th to John's 102 in the 8th.
Well, this might...
There you see Mike breaks the 610 for a spare break. He has 3 spares and 2 strikes. John struck in the 4th frame and the 6th frame.
And he picks up 10 there. So it gives him 138 through 9 frames. And this is John Carrer's got to do it now.
He sure does. 26 pins behind. He's left the 1-8. He's going to have to mark this frame and
the next one.
Also in the 10th frame to give himself any kind of a chance, really. He actually needs to make this and throw a double, or it's all but over. Okay, first part of it's done.
Nice conversion there, too. That's not necessarily the easiest thing to make. So he's looking at 112 plus in the 9th frame.
Correct.
Ooh.
Okay, that does it. He cannot make enough to even force Mike to get anything. The best he can do is 134 if he makes this and strikes. And he made it, and a strike would give him 134. Mike already has 138. So we have a champion, a new champion in Mike Soper. $800.
And where's he from, Joe?
From Frederick, Maryland, just west of Mount Airy. He might make Bob drive him home.
That's it. He's going to have the gas money.
That's right. Get him, Bob.
Well, now Bob doesn't actually wind up too bad either, because he picks up a couple $100.
I can hear Bob now. As much fun as he has. You know, Bob, as he has. If he's going to say, you know, Mike, if I'd have beat you, you couldn't have won this thing. You know. Rolled a nice game.
Yeah,
nice
sure
championship game. 140. If he hits what's remaining, he'll have 148. Okay, 147. So he shot 146, 138, 147. Nothing real fancy, but enough to get him the championship.
I'd say that's a pretty good day. At 147, our champion is Mike Soper, and we'll be back with the awards presentation after these messages.
What's the $99 down man up to now?
Hi, my name is Dr. John, and I've got some news on how to get rid of the high price blues. Huge discounts and rebates for sure. Just come and see me. I've got the cure.
Inner Harbor Ford has hundreds of new and used cars, trucks, and vans in stock and on sale. Plus, get up to $3,000 cash back on select vehicles. Buy with little or no credit, only $99 down.
Just $99 down for any car on my lot. Come down to Inner Harbor Ford and let me give you my best shot.
Reach for the sky, the ball's in your lane. Fly, the ball rolling out, give it a try. Little ball, big fun, reach for the sky.
Your big fun can come this summer in a Duckpin Bowling League. Plenty of primetime schedule available. Maintain and improve your average. Call Baltimore Duckpin Bowling proprietors today and take your family and friends bowling this weekend.
Duckpin bowling, reach for the sky. My, oh my.
This summer, enjoy resort living right in your own backyard with your very own kayak pool. Just call 1-800-THE-POOL. Our prices are low, so don't wait. Buy direct and save. Call 1-800-THE-POOL.
To me, kayak means a quality pool, quality service, and a company I can trust.
Your whole family can enjoy this summer like never before with your very own kayak pool. Don't wait. Operators are standing by. Call 1-800-THE-POOL.
A lot of beers have been trying to knock out Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. Yet Pabst Blue Ribbon beer keeps coming back and back. Why? Because for over 100 years, Pabst has been consistently brewed with only the finest hops and grains. It's what's inside that counts.
We've cut prices on Pabst Blue Ribbon, Pabst Light, and Pabst Extra Light, so you can enjoy that old-time flavor at old-time prices.
Hey, wait a minute now. I'm in charge, and I say it's photo time.
Smile, America.
Do it before 8.
Because Jimmy Walker's back in the all-new Bustin' Loose.
Hey, what's wrong with this thing? Whoa!
The hit movie is now a hit TV show.
What's going on in here? What do you have to say for yourself?
Smile. Everybody's Bustin' Loose.
Monday night at 6:30 on Baltimore 54.
Welcome back to Amateur Duckpin Bowling. We're at Greenway Bowl East, and we're going to have our runner-up, John Carreri and Mike Soper, come on up here. So, John, why don't you come on up first? Everybody, let's hear it for him. How you doing, John?
Good.
Good to see you. You got your championship shirt on. Where did you win that one, incidentally?
Reisterstown.
Reisterstown, okay. See, we couldn't figure that out through the whole show, could we? All right, anyway, you know, good match there against Mike, and he was just real tough today.
He was. I was all bowled out from going down the other end today.
Okay. Well, anyway, we got a check here for you, and we don't have the shirt to go with it, but anyway, the check's not too bad.
I got 2 shirts.
Okay, there you go. That's right, a double. Okay, well, here's a happy guy. Anyway, John Carreri, thank you very much. Nice to have you on the show. I'm sure we will see you again. All right, here's our winner for today, Mike Soper. Mike, come on in here for a minute. Give us a smile here. All right. This guy, if you watch the whole tournament, this guy was serious as a heart attack today. I'm telling you. He was out there really bearing down. You rolled a lot of strikes out there today.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to get a few breaks.
I don't think you were real lucky. I think you were just putting it in a pocket most of the day.
Well, I was trying.
Okay, here he is, a man of few words, and I got the feeling that he's here for the money. So give him the check, Joe.
Check.
All right, Mike.
Once again,
And we've got the Amateur Duckpin Tour Championship shirt, and I'm sure that means just as much to you.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, and I hope we're going to see you back on the tour again.
I hope so, too.
Okay, Mike Soper, ladies and gentlemen, our winner today here at Greenway Bowl East. And Joseph, here we are in June, and you have a message for everybody out there viewing right now, and what might that be?
Well, we just like to tell the people that there are a lot of things going on in the bowling centers in the summer. We have lots of open lanes for open bowling during the week, weekends, specials with our birthday parties for the kids. We also have still openings in some of the summer leagues, rock and bowl on the weekend. There are a lot of things going on. If you're interested, you call your local bowling center, and I'm sure they can fix you up. Go out and have a good time bowling. Family fun.
You have to explain one thing to me. What is rock and bowl?
Well, they get a DJ in, and they turn on the music, and they bowl. It's charged just a set price for 2.5 hours, and they have a good time. So, you know, it's just a fun time for all ages.
Do they do this in Mount Airy?
Not yet, not yet. Good old country music. We have a hoedown, you know.
Okay, and I want to make mention of one thing while we're up here. Coming up later in July, and that's July 22nd to be exact, the Amateur Duckpin Tour will have their first awards banquet. And that'll be at Teamsters Hall on Erdman Avenue, and that's in Baltimore, Maryland. And it's dinner and dancing from 8 p.m. till 1 a.m. And if you'd like tickets for that, you can get them by calling 363-0038. And that should be a good time. We've had so many contestants, so many participants over this past year on the Amateur Duckpin Tour, so it gives everybody an opportunity to get together and lie to each other about their scores, right?
Correct. And don't forget to call the number and sign up for the bowling clinics that Chet Gaffney's going to put on through the Amateur Duckpin Tour.
All right, and that's in classroom instruction and on the lanes also. So once again, another great tournament on the Amateur Duckpin Tour, and we'll see you next time when we come back here for more good bowling. So until then, we'll see you.
Ampros, Rolling Road Plaza, 1108 Rolling Road. Trophy plaques, awards, and specialty advertising. Call 788-1477.